The emotions you feel on a daily basis are literally creating your external reality, and most people have no idea what level they're actually vibrating at. I want to talk today about the map of consciousness because this chart changed the way that I understand everything. My money, my results, my relationships, all of it. David Hawkins mapped out a human emotional states on a scale from 20 to 1000. And here's what most people don't realize. Every emotion you feel has a frequency. And that frequency is what you are broadcasting out into the world. Your external reality is not created by your circumstances. It is created by your internal state, which means that the emotions you return to as your baseline, the ones you default to when nothing's happening, those are the ones that are shaping your life. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable because I'm going to talk about gossip. I want to talk about what it actually means energetically when you sit and talk negatively about another person. When you pick apart how they look, what they said, how they showed up. When you bond with someone else over tearing someone else down. On this scale that lives at pride, maybe anger. Pride at 175 is dependent on external conditions. It means that you need someone else to feel lesser so you can feel like more. Anger at 150 is a moving energy, but it's very destructive. It contracts your world rather than expanding it. Both of those are below 200, and 200 is where power first appears, which means that every time that you engage in that energy, every time you gossip, every time you tear another woman down, every time you bond over someone else's perceived failures, you are actively keeping yourself below the line of your power. You cannot attract abundance from pride, you cannot build wealth from anger, and you definitely cannot create the life that you want while your baseline emotional state is living below 200. And I say this with love, because I've been there too. But I also say it clearly, because your energy is your responsibility. Now here's what actually moves the needle. Courage at 200 is where empowerment begins. Life starts to feel exciting. Willingness at 310 is where your growth becomes rapid. Acceptance at 350 is where you realize that you are the source and you are the creator of your own life. Love at 500 is where things start to feel effortless, where synchronicity becomes your normal. This is the work, not the strategy and not the tactics. The inner work of raising your baseline emotional state so that what you broadcast out into the world is actually aligned with what you want to call in. If you want more abundance, start feeling abundant before it arrives. If you want more love, start operating from love as your default. If you want more freedom, stop giving your energy to things and people that keep you contracted, and definitely stop talking about other people. Your identity creates your reality, and your emotional baseline is the foundation of your identity. Choose consciously.